Hi, I am going to introduce you to my couponing. I've been watching the show Extreme Couponers and I have gotten some ideas from them, but this is how I'm doing it in Jacksonville, Florida. This is some of my stockpile that I've taken pictures of throughout the house, and I have a website online on Facebook called Jacksonville Couponers Club. And I am just letting you guys know that this is just some of the things that I've gotten, and I've only been doing it for a month. So in any case, I am going to show you some of the tips and trades that I have. First is the organization of the coupons. This is my coupon book. It starts off with individually put each list into categories: coal, frozen, dry, pet, paper, personal supplies, things of that nature. Then, after I get done making my slips of paper, what I do is in the very front I have my individual envelopes. And in my envelopes I have on the labels whether it's going to be going to Kmart or Target or whatever store I'm going to that day. When I go and open each one of these, what these are those little slips of papers that you, plastic sheets that you put papers in for like reports and things of that. You can get a 50 pack for like $7. I cut them down and then I tape the bottom of it. Then I staple them in between, because if you don't, what's going to end up happening is there's going to be a bunch of free pages like this. As I'm going through, this is all the cold stuff, I have them labeled. And if I have a question about where to find it, what I've done is I've gone on Excel and I've typed up a sheet. Now you can see my notes on the side. I've added some things since then, and what I've done is, say I'm looking for some canned cat food. I will look for cat right here, and then I will see the page number right here of 27B. So what I do is I go back to my coupon book and I simply flip to 27, and there it is, canned cat food. So that's how I organize my coupons when I start to go shopping, because people are like, well, what about when they expire and things like that? What I do is, when I know I'm looking for, say there's a really good deal on cat food, I'll go through the dry cat food or canned cat food, wherever there's a sale on. I pull out all the coupons, and anything that's expired I throw out before I even start looking at what's available. Then I'll go through, and if I see that that's on sale, I will see, oh, it's Pedigree, or it's going to be Meow Mix, or whatever the case may be. Then what I do is I find any Meow Mix, which there happens to be one here for Publix on top. And what's going to end up happening is that when, if it's not for Publix, like this is for CVS Pharmacy, so I wouldn't be able to use that. Publix, on the other hand, does take competitor coupons from Target, Whole Foods, Fresh Market, Food Lion, and I believe that's it. I might be missing one in there, but if I do, they do not take them from CVS Pharmacy or Walgreens. So that's how I keep my coupons organized, and that's how I keep them done. And basically what I end up doing is, once I get done for each sheet, I make my list for everything for CVS Pharmacy. If I happen to find something at CVS Pharmacy that's just a too good to be deal, like right now they're Tide and Gain's on sale. If I had coupons for Tide and Gain that brought that price down to less than $2 a bottle, I'd be all over that, and I'd buy as many as I can depending on how many coupons I have. Which actually, it looks right there, the Bumblebee tuna is really good price, so that would be probably a good deal to have. So that's how I end up doing my shopping list. When I'm done doing my shopping list, what I end up doing is I make the list, and I'm going to show you how I make the list. I would write at the top CVS so that I know where I'm going, and then I would write tuna and the exact name brand down, and I believe that particular tuna was Bumblebee, and I would write Bumblebee. And depending on how many coupons I had, say I had 50 cents off 2 cans, or actually a better one might be buy one get one free. I have a coupon that's BOGO, buy one get one, and so I'd write that down, what my coupon was, and I'd write down how many I had, if I had 6. So I'd write down 6 up here in the corner, just kind of off, and I'd write a minus sign and whatever the BOGO was. So right now the price is 77 cents. But most stores don't tell you this. If it's on sale for 77 cents and you have a coupon that's BOGO, they will give you the maximum price of the item when it's not on sale. Normally each can of tuna, I'm just going to say, is 89 cents. So I write that down, and then I write N for normal and 77 each. So that means that I'm going to get 2 cans of tuna. Let's get my calculator out here. Turn it on. Each can of tuna is 77 cents times 2. It's $1.54 minus 0.89 equals 65 cents for 2 cans. So I'm going to write that down over here. 2/65, like that. And say I have 6 coupons. So that means that I'm going to have to get 12 cans. 12. So then what I'm going to do is 65 times 12 equals $7.80. So I write that down here, $7.80. But that's not where I stop. Most people stop and they don't write down all this detail. The only reason I do this is because what I do, eventually I'm going to have an entire list of items like this. And when I add up my totals, I'm not going to just add up the totals because that doesn't tell me how much I saved. So if each one's normally 89 cents, I go 80.89 times 12. Normally it would cost me $10.60. So under normal, which would be right here with the 77, I write 10.68. And then I divide. So I find a percentage. So that's 7.8 divided by 10.68 equals, that's how much money I'm end up spending, 73 cents on the dollar. That's not a good saving. A good saving is anything that's 60% or less. So if you find something that's 50% off, then that's a good saving, especially when you're first starting out. So what I would end up doing, because that is not a good saving with the coupon that I have and the sale that's going on, I would mark it off. Now if I absolutely needed tuna, that's a different story. I would go ahead and buy it. So that's how I end up making my list, and that's how I end up figuring out what my percentage is. But because that's 73%, my last little note, I would put up here 73%, like that. And that way, when I go through, I'll be like, why is my total so high? I'll figure out, well, that's why. And that's why I would mark it off. Some of my success stories has been through Publix. When you go to Publix, you can find coupons on the shelves and in the front of the store. All these coupons here that you see, I have gotten for free. The Mint magazine and Money magazine come in the mail. And this is my coupon list that is not grocery store related. So what I do with my non-grocery store related list is I have them divided up by clothing and by shoes and restaurants and fast food and car supplies and spa and maids and pizza and all the other things that come in the mail that you just don't know about. I also have, as you see up front, a gift certificate for $10. If you ever have a problem with a restaurant, whether it be the service was really slow, or there is a problem with the food, or it's cold or too hot, or whatever the case may be, if you call the restaurant manager and you say, look, I don't want anything in return, I'm just letting you know this is how my experience went, usually just as a gratification for giving your experience, they will send you a gift certificate. This also works if you had really good service. Remember the cashier or the server's name and write it down, and when you call them, make sure to tell them that person usually will get some kind of bonus, and in addition to that, they'll send you gift cards or some kind of like buy a meal, get an appetizer free kind of deal. So it never hurts to just always see what you have. I never ever go out to eat without my little coupon list here or one of the 2 magazines. In the magazines, there are all kinds of deals. There's pizza, and there's there's all kinds of things in here, from cleaning to whatnot. So I always take that with me whenever I go out, especially if I'm going out with friends, because it's always nice saving money and being able to do more things. Now, to prove to you that this system works is my most latest shopping trip. This is Publix, and these are the things I bought. I bought yogurt, and I bought towelettes, and I got facial cleaners, and I got cat food, and I got grape juice, and Pepsi, and chips, and all that. And then this starts the coupons. Coupon, 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 coupon. And then I get to the total. I saved $190.22, and I only spent $56. This normally would have cost me $277 for this total, but because of the couponing and because of all the different sales, I was able to save that much. I hope some of these tips help you out, and I will post some more later on some other ideas on how to stock your stockpiles and how to get started. But if you live in Jacksonville, then this is the best way to start, from my opinion. Thanks for watching. Bye.